across the world. People are burning statues of a god that hasn't been worshipped for over 3,000 years. A god accused of child sacrifice, storms, and forbidden rituals. His name is Baal. But here's the strange part. Historians say the real story is completely different. Long before the rise of empires like Rome, the ancient civilizations of the Middle East prayed to a powerful god who controlled the sky. His name was Baal, which literally meant Lord or Master. In the ancient lands of Canaan, modern-day Israel, Lebanon, and Syria, Baal was believed to command thunder, lightning, and rain. And in a world where crops lived or died by rainfall, Baal wasn't just important, he was everything. Ancient clay tablets discovered in the ruins of the city of Ugret revealed epic stories about Baal. In these myths, Baal battled powerful gods that represented chaos itself. He fought the sea god Yam and the terrifying god of death Mu. When Baal won, rain returned and crops grew. But when Baal was defeated, drought and famine followed. In other words, the myth of Baal was really a story about the survival of civilization. But Baal's story took a darker turn when a new religion began spreading through the region. The ancient Israelites worshipped a different god, Yahweh. And according to the Hebrew Bible, worshippers of Baal became their greatest rivals. One of the most famous confrontations in religious history involved the prophet Elijah and the priests of Baal. The challenge took place on Mount Carmel. 450 prophets of Baal faced Elijah in a dramatic test. Whichever God answered with fire from heaven would be proven real. As monotheism spread across the Middle East, Baal worship slowly disappeared. But something interesting happened. Instead of simply being forgotten, Baal was transformed. In later Jewish and Christian writings, Baal was no longer a god. He became something else, a demon. Over centuries, his name evolved into the infamous figure known as Beelzebub, a symbol of evil itself. Fast forward thousands of years, and Baal has returned to the internet. Conspiracy theories claim powerful elites secretly worship Baal. Some activists believe statues of Baal represent hidden ancient religions, and in several protests around the world, replicas of Baal statues have been burned. But historians say something important. There is no evidence that Baal is secretly being worshipped by global elites. In reality, most modern Baal statues are simply museum reconstructions of ancient history. The truth about Baal is far less sinister, but far more fascinating. He was not originally a demon. He was a weather god. Worshipped by farmers trying to survive in a harsh environment, his story is a reminder of how religions evolve and how history can transform a god into a villain. So the next time you hear the name Baal, remember, before he became a symbol of evil, he was simply the god of the storm. And for thousands of years, people believed he controlled the sky.